Hello, Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Russian Tier 10 heavy reward tank from the second campaign. It is the Object 279E. If you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank are really good. 3 of them onto the 8th skill, the loaders onto the 7th skill, but that's maxed out. They are from my Object 705A. The equipment I use in the special survivability slot is bounty protection technology. Then in the second slot, which is mobility slot, I have got innovating loading system and venting system. I also use the premium consumable food. On the field modifications, I do have this maxed out. I haven't filled with any of the settings, but I do get plus 3% to vehicle hit points and plus 2 to engine power. So that's how I'm playing this tank at the moment. So let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Studzangi. It's a standard battle and I've got the 447 matchmaking and I'm top tier today. So I'm going straight to the factory. I've recently added the bounty protection technology to my equipment for this tank, and the simple fact was I was getting damaged my internal modules, ammo racked quite a lot. So with this I have got plus 40% to my repair speed, plus 150% to my internal module durability, minus 70% of the damage to the ammo rack penalty, and minus 70% of the chance of setting us on fire. So now the chance of setting me on fire in this tank is only 3%. Now I've pulled straight into the middle of the factories really aggressively because I know the armour will stand up on this, although I've taken one shot. So I'm going to try and get a shot into that Ferdinand, which I did, and I'm lighting him up. And that was my plan, so my teammates can get shots into him, and he has been taken out, so I don't have to worry about any tank destroyers sitting at the back. So there's the 432, and I managed to get a shot into him. So I want to help my team win that hill at the side, so I don't have to worry about tanks getting shots into my side. And there's the second one into him. I did take a shot, but he is just a one-shotter now. So I'm just side scraping out a little bit. Can I get the shot in? And he's been taken out. Now this tank is my favourite tank, and if you saw my video last week about the Object 260, how I've retired it, it's okay because I have got this tank to play, and I have to say this tank is far more overpowered than the Object 260. This tank really shouldn't be meeting tier 8 tanks, it's far too unfair. They're really going to struggle to penetrate you even with gold. Now the title of this video was a little bit of a spoiler. I did finally master this tank, and it has been a while. I think I've had about 600 battles in it now, but I didn't expect to master it while playing in the tier 8 battles. I've had a lot of battles in just tier 10 where I've getting 7,000 plus damage and didn't manage to master it, so it was a little bit surprised when I did master it in this battle. So back to the battle, and we're not doing the greatest at the moment. We are down a little bit, 2 tanks to 4. And what I've just done, I've tracked the Object 705A, although he got a shot into us, and I do want to take him out. If we take him out, I've got less tanks to fear. Now the Kranvan has come to support us, but he's made a bit of a mess of it. Tried to get a shot into the Skoda, but it didn't work. So I have got some more support now, Object 772. So now I'm going to push forward. I want to get this 705A, and the artillery's just hit us, so I've had to use my first aid kit and my repair kit, get rid of the stone and mend my damaged track. So I'm pushing forward again. I want to get into this 705A. Kranvan's pushing in, it's going to be taken out soon, but I've managed to get a shot into the 705A. So I'm facing my armour towards him, that is my strength, and now I'm just going to try and punish him. There's another shot into him, he's only a one-shotter. Trying to be in the front so I can take the shots, protect my teammates. Can I get his bottom plate? And he's been taken out. So now they're going to struggle. Now looking at the mini map, I'm hoping all the enemy tanks are down the bottom. There's a back chat, he looks like AFK. There's the artillery adders again, but only 10 damage, so I'm not concerned about that. The back chat is AFK, so I'm going to try and take him out before he comes back in, and there's him taken out. So only the Skoda T56 left, which is a really good tank, but not when it's facing an Object 279A. So there's a shot into him. Didn't penetrate, but I have tracked him. He looks like he'll be reloading. He's not firing at anybody. So I've moved in, penetrating shot there. Now I've got a slight problem. I've run out of standard shells, and I really don't like firing gold. It even makes it worse when it's a T-raid battle. So I'll tell you about these gold shells. They are heat shells. You get 340mm of penetration, which I really don't need in this battle, and 440 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment, I've got an aim time of 1.99 seconds and a dispersion of 0.31 with this gun. I've also got a reload time of 7.87 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 3,354, which is really good. The bad thing about this gun is that you only get 5 degrees of gun depression, but you pretty much get bad gun depression on all Russian heavy tanks, so I'm quite used to it. So now I'm playing in the middle of the factory. I'm trying to get some cover from the artillery, and I've just managed to snipe into the Progetto 46. The enemy's going to have real problems trying to penetrate us when I'm this far away. So can I take the Patriot out, and that's him being taken out. As you can see, I'm bouncing shots. So now I'm really not concerned about the enemy. I'm just going to plough into them, and I'm just pushing down into this dry stream. And I'm going to try and push right through into the middle of them, see if I can take some more out. There's only the artillery that can do anything, but he's done no damage there. But I've used my repair kit and my first aid kit again. So I'll tell you about the armour on this tank as I push in. The hull armour, you don't have a lower plate, that's what makes it so good. You get 185mm on the front, but it's sloped, 120mm on the side, and that's also sloped, and 90mm on the rear. So now to the turret armour, and you get 330mm of armour on the front of the turret. It is rounded, this turret, but there is a slight weak spot on the top, the cupola. You can penetrate that. And then you get 120mm on the side, 90mm on the rear. There is a downside to this tank, but that's not the view range, because I'm getting the view range to 468 meters with my crew and equipment. That's without using any quoted optics or binoculars. But the downside is the top speed, your mobility, and what you get is 40 kilometers an hour going forward, which is a little bit sluggish, but you get 13 kilometers an hour in reverse, which isn't the best, but it isn't too bad. So I've just spotted the T30, there's an artillery, both the artilleries, I'd love to take them out. First one, only 34 hit points, managed to take him out. There's a T30 there, be shooting gold, he might penetrate us. So I'm just pushing round, want to get this Conqueror gun carriage, and I've missed it. Don't know how I managed to miss that with that snapshot, but he's hit us, damaged me gun, but I've used a repair kit and he's been taken out behind us. So I'm pushing straight in, want to get this T30, see if I can get me top gun. Can I get the shot in? And he's been taken out. He's a Progetto. Can I get a top gun? Getting one shot into him. He's a one-shotter. Is the Progetto letting us get the top gun? It looks like it, unless he's reloading, and I managed to get it. Let's have a quick look at the stats, and there it is, the Master Ace Tanker Award. Also got Patrol Duty, which is awarded to the player who helps the team damage at least 6 enemy vehicles by spotting them. I helped them damage 9. Also got the Steel Wall. You've got to receive the most hits, at least 11 of any other player on your team, with potential damage of at least 1,000 hit points and survive. I bounced 2,670 potential damage. I got the High Caliber for me 5,879 damage with 3,700 assist, and the Top Gun for me 6 kills. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1,455. Top for damage, Actually lost 1500 credits due to firing some gold, but made 6658 XP. That's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.